If you are a beginner Asana user, this video is for you. Let's begin.
So Asana is one of the most commonly used platforms or tools for executive virtual assistants where your clients, your teams, and AI coordinate work all together. So to get started, head over to asana.com and then hit Get Started button. Next is you have to choose between these two options. So first is signing up using your Google Work account or your email address. I prefer to use my dummy email address. So type it in. Let's say this one. And if you look at your email address, you will receive the code. So I already received 2 codes and just click verify email to sign up. And then you have to key in your full name and then your password of your choice for your Asana account. And then click continue. The next tell us about your work. This will help us tailor Asana for you. We may also reach out to help you find the right Asana products for your team. So you have to answer these questions. What's your role? Which function best describes your work? We have some drop down options. And the last question here is what do you want to use Asana for? We've got different options as well. So here you can choose multiple options except your role. So for example, I chose administrative assistant, communications, design, education professional, finance and accounting, human resource, marketing, operations, product management, project and program management, research and development, sales, and others. So you can see here I have 13 options that I chose. Same thing with this one. So for functions that I want to use Asana for, I chose a lot, like agenda planning, action item tracking, automated task reminders, strategic planning, meeting requests, travel arrangements, event production, employee onboarding, project management, portfolio management, workload management, goal management, content calendar management, organizational planning, and work intake. Why a lot? Because as executive virtual assistants, we will be doing some tasks related to these functions or these things. And these tasks are not just for our clients, but also for our personal use as business owners. Then hit continue. So just like most other business platforms and tools, Asana can also connect you to so many different types of other business tools and platforms. And specifically, it connects to tools your team uses every day. Understanding your tools will help us tailor Asana and help you find the right features for your team. So in my case, I use Gmail, Google Drive, Microsoft Teams, Slack, Zoom, Canva, Notion, HubSpot, Zapier. Next is for your first project. So let's set up your first project. The next question is, what's something you and your team are currently working on? In my case, let's say complete list of tools for executive virtual assistants. Hit continue. Next question is, what are a few tasks that you have to do for complete list of tools for EBAs or executive virtual assistants? So let's say, for instance, from beginner to expert or specialized level of tools. The next is the summary of all the tools for each level or category. So it depends on the project that you might want to work on first. The next is a detailed video tutorial for each tool. Okay, I just changed the order of these two because I should start with I should do the detailed video tutorial first before the summary. A detailed video tutorial, just like what I'm doing right now for this Asana tutorial. And then hit continue. Next is how would you group these tasks into sections or stages? These 3 defaults are okay. They look good to do, doing, and done. Hit continue. Next question, what layout works best for this project? You can change this later. I prefer board for this one. And then click on continue. Next one, invite a teammate to try Asana together. You can start small by inviting a trusted teammate to learn how Asana works with you. So let's say at least 2 email addresses here. Okay, and then click take me to my project. I always click on never for this. Okay, so your 14-day trial starts today. You're in, your trial gives you access to popular paid features like timeline, portfolios, and more. But once your trial ends, you can continue with a free Asana personal plan. So this one is really great because some platforms or some tools don't have any free version anymore after the trial period. But for this one, you can still use it for free after your trial period. So this is really great. Click Get Started. So this is how your first project page would look like. Now, if you click on the right topmost part or your account icon, you're going to see some features like admin console. You can add your new workspace here. You can invite some people to your Asana account or your Asana board. And you can also see your profile. You can change some settings and you can add additional account, meaning additional Asana account. So let's have the admin console first, where you can see the different paid plans. So if you're ready to upgrade for a free plan, you just have to click on that. That's again admin console. So we have different features here, like for your portfolios, goals, rules, and automations, just like Trello. So they have rules and automations, Asana AI, Grant View, Workflow Builder, Approval, Reporting, Advanced Search. And here, if you click on View All Features, you will see the paid plans if you're ready to upgrade for a paid plan. So we have $10.99 per month, $24.99 per month, and enterprise, two enterprise options. But you won't be billed or charged until your trial ends on a specific date. In my case, it's September 13, 2025. If you don't choose a plan before your trial ends, you'll be downgraded to a free Asana personal plan with fewer features. So this is the good part about Asana because like what I just mentioned earlier, after your trial period, you can still use Asana for free because let's say for example, you just want to navigate the platform, you just want to get familiar with the platform. So just in case you meet a client that prefers Asana, you will already be very familiar with this platform. Okay, it depends on your agreement. Maybe your client would like to pay for your seat because, like for example, here per seat is $10.99 per month. Per seat meaning per user. So it depends if your client agrees that he or she will be the one to pay for your Asana account if they would like to go for this plan or if he is a big business. So it depends on your contract. But the main purpose of having a free trial or a free version of Asana is for you to be able to be very familiar with how this platform actually looks like, or how this platform exactly looks and performs or functions. Now let's go to another cool feature of this platform, which is adding a new workspace. So it really depends on you. You're in control because using this feature, you can add a specific team or a specific company. For example, you run multiple companies, let's say 2, 3, 4, or 5 businesses. You can use another workspace for another company that you run, or maybe another department or another team. It really depends on you. Again, you are in control. So in my case, let's say I want to type in actual scenarios for practice. You can add some members and then create workspace, hit the button. So here is my additional workspace and you can see the title of the team or the new project or the company whatsoever. So this is a new project for me. Now if I go back to the original or the previous page and click on my profile icon again, you will see the new workspace that I just created. So the original workspace and then the new workspace. Now, another useful feature of this platform is regarding your portfolios. So let's say, for example, you are done uploading your portfolios here. All you need to do is just to add your prospect or prospective client using this function or this option, invite to Asana. So let's say here, click on portfolios. We have get the big picture with portfolios, monitor status, and team member workload across multiple projects. Asana can help you set up your first portfolio meeting. If you haven't built your portfolio yet, this platform can definitely help you build your first ever portfolio. So let's click explore portfolios. All right, there you go. So your portfolio should include all the projects that you have already finished. So let's say, for example, this project, I've got just one. Let's say you've finished 5 to 10 projects that are really great, and you want to share these projects with your prospect or prospective clients. All you need to do is to add that client or those client to this workspace. So just click invite to Asana and type in their email addresses. And then after typing in their email addresses, just click send, and they will automatically receive your invitation to this workspace. So they can see all of your projects and they can analyze how great you are as an executive virtual assistant. But again, before you do that, you have to make sure that you already have a couple of great projects that you have already finished on this specific workspace. Okay, so let's say I added another potential client, but this is just my another dummy email address and was added already here. Let's check my email. It's here. So it's easy. So your client can easily receive your invitation to your portfolio or your workspace. If we click on this, join my workspace. That's me. Invited you to Asana. So let's say I'm the client. I will just accept the invite. So they have live 45-minute call to get started. I presume this is like for live coaching or live tutorial session. I don't need that yet. You can cross it out. Okay, so let's, for example, me as a client or as a potential client, let's say I'm already signed in on my Asana account. If I click on accept invite, boom, I will easily and instantly see your workspace or your portfolio and your projects using this specific feature, which is the invite to Asana feature. So that's how you can show or share your portfolio, projects, and workspace to your potential or prospect clients. Now for your profile, you can edit so many different parts here, like your picture, your job title. You can add teams or departments. You can add some more details about yourself as a business owner or as an executive virtual assistant. You can add or invite more teammates or team members, and so much more. So let's go ahead and do some of these things here. So for your profile, so this is my profile. I've already edited some parts here. I've already uploaded my photo and the job title and the goal or something about me. And then I've already created my goal or goals as well for everybody to see. So you can tweak and adjust some parts here for your profile. What's cool about this is you can also record a short audio file on how to pronounce your name if your name is a bit difficult to pronounce. You also have different options for notifications, for email forwarding, for your account, display, apps, and hacks. And for adding another account, that's basically using a different email address if you want to add another account. So let's just skip it for now because I don't need an additional account yet. But if you want to do it for your additional business or additional work space for whatever function it is that you might have, you can go ahead and add another account. Just like adding another YouTube channel or another account for another set of YouTube channel, things like that. Same thing with here in Asana. Now, if we click on this icon to chat with Asana AI, we'll have another great functionality here with AI. So here I tested Asana AI and I sent this command. I said, give me some examples of usual tasks using Asana for executive virtual assistant. And it gave me a very detailed answer. So for example, here it says common EVA or executive virtual assistant tasks in Asana. So aside from Google Calendar and Google Email Inbox Zero, using Google Email or Gmail, you can also use Asana for calendar management and email management. And you can also use this for administrative support. Next is for client communication. So just like Slack, Teams, and other platforms for communication. Asana is also good for that specific purpose. For project coordination and project management, and some other helpful resources that the AI gave me. All right, very nice and very helpful AI feature here in Asana. And then here at the bottom most part, the AI also gave me some options that might be helpful, like help me set up an EVA workflow, create a template for client management, show me how to automate routine tasks. Let's have the first one, EVA workflow. Let's see what the AI has got for this one. So it gave me another outline for this specific purpose. So it says I'll help you set up an EVA workflow in Asana. Let me get some information about creating workflows first. First step is create a template project. Step number 2 is structure your workflow with some bullet points here. Step number 3, standardize communication and other items. Step number 4, save and reuse, and some other helpful resources. Okay, so Asana AI is also quite helpful for suggesting different useful topics. Next, another useful feature is this one, Help with Asana, wherein you can see video tutorials, a lot of video tutorials. So meaning, aside from video tutorials that you see on YouTube, you can see a lot more here directly from the Asana platform. So if we click on See More, you will see different video tutorials for different types of topics and functions, like how to get started, Asana tips for productivity, for projects, tasks, workflow design. What's new? Something about updates in this platform, AI Studio, automations, Asana AI, Asana use cases, goal setting and tracking, reporting, integrations, collaboration. Let's say collaboration. Let's click on this. And let's watch this video tutorial for just a couple of seconds.
The Asana homepage is endlessly customizable. Here are some ways you might like to customize your homepage with widgets. First, let's look at...
Okay, so it's just one of so many video tutorials available here. So it depends on what you need to learn first, and then next, and then next. So that's so you will see it here on the Help with Asana icon. Now, the next feature that I find quite useful is the sort feature, wherein you can sort different items based on the start date, the due date, the person created a specific task, and you can also filter the data or the details or the items that you have here on your workspace. And then you can also add tabs, like for example, if you want to have a list tab, a calendar tab, a dashboard tab, another board, a note tab, and so on. You can also insert files if you need to. Now, if you want to create different things, for example, another task, another project, messages to some teammates or team members or directly to your clients, just like the Slack platform, you can also do it here in Asana. Create another portfolio, another goal, and you can also add more invites or more people. And then if we go to this 3 lines here, this tab, we'll see the home page, my tasks, your inbox, meaning the messages that you receive from different people, reporting, portfolios, your goals, your created projects, your created teams, plus the option to add more insights or more project or portfolio. Same thing with this one. More portfolio, but this one has no insight option, but you can click on this to add more insights. Now, aside from adding some people to Asana using this feature or this tab or this option, whatever you want to call that, you can also use this one, the share button, and just type in the email addresses of the people that you want to share this entire workspace with, and they will just receive an email notification to see your workspace or portfolio or project, whatever. So these are just the basics. Go ahead and play around with some of these features and functionalities depending on the specific tasks that you already have as an executive virtual assistant. So that's about it. And for the last part of this video, if you are so passionate about assisting and learning from rich and good mentors by working with them as an executive virtual assistant, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you will see more video tutorial like this. And in the future, I might have a free community so I can continue to build a team of high quality EVAs for very well selected RGMs or rich and good mentors that I deeply know. And that is my lifelong goal. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.